Welcome back, lottery fans. Today I had a request to show different patterns that can be used on Pick 4 rundowns after we've done our rundown. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do today. I'm going to show you the L pattern. For those of you that are a little unclear on what I mean by a pattern, basically it's once we've filled out our rundown, it's the pattern we apply to the grids to pick our suggested numbers. So typically you'll see me do either horizontals or verticals straight down, or maybe some crisscross patterns, but there are other patterns that you can play as well. And today I'm going to show you the L pattern. As a quick note, for those of you that haven't yet got your copy of the April number vault, that's only going to be available for 2 more days. So if you want that, definitely go ahead and get that from lotterypredictor.com. I'll leave links down below in the description, but the May edition should be coming out in a couple of days time, so only a couple more days to get the April copy. So to do this rundown pattern example, I'm going to go ahead and use the Texas Evening Lottery as the example, and the evening pick 4. And we're going to go ahead and use it for 4/23, which is today. And we're only going to need one number, and we're going to go ahead and use just a very standard basic rundown because it's really the pattern that we care about to show us the example. So we'll use the result from the Texas Evening on 4/23 was a 3, 1, 2, 8. We're going to go ahead and use our standard rundown using a reverse counting up mechanism. So we'll go ahead and add our number into our base grid from top left to bottom right. So a 3, 1, 2, 8. And then we're going to count up from this bottom right here in an anti-clockwise manner, filling in all these blank spots. We'll go 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 again. So now we've got our base grid. We can go ahead and fill in our translator grid, and we're going to use the flip numbers for that. If you don't know what flip numbers and mirror numbers are, if you haven't seen the previous videos, they're basically numbers you can use to apply against your base grid to fill in a translator grid. They're on this rundown worksheet. If you want a copy of this rundown worksheet, this is completely free. You can go ahead and download this as well from lotterypredictor.com. I'll leave links below in the description for that as well. Once I've filled in the translator grid, we'll go ahead and we'll apply that L pattern to show how to get those suggested numbers. So let's quickly go ahead and fill in the translator grid with our flip numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to take every single number from the base grid and look up the flip number and putting in the corresponding spot on the translator grid here. So flip number 3 is 6, so we'll put a 6 there, and then a 6 again because we've got number 3, and then a 2 is a 5, a 1 is a 4, and then a 4 is a 7, a 1 is a 4, a 9 is a 2, and a 0 is a 3. And we're just going to keep going down, filling in all of these flip numbers until we have the grid completely filled out. 6 is a 9, 7 is a 0, and 8 is a 1. There we go. So now we can go ahead and start filling in our pattern. As I said, this is going to be the L pattern. I'll show you how that works. And if you've seen my previous videos where I show rundowns that are winning in specific states, you will actually notice the L pattern does show up quite a bit in those winning videos. So it's definitely a strong pattern to use alongside the other patterns that I typically use. And the L pattern is very straightforward. What we're going to do is we're basically going to draw an L on our grid and then move that L around the grid and pick our pick 4 numbers, and I'll show you exactly how that works. We'll start in the bottom left here, and we'll draw an L in our bottom left here. So 3 down and 1 across. And we're going to go ahead and use that number there, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll put that in our suggested numbers. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take that L and we'll rotate it as we shift around the outside of the base grid here. So we'll turn it on its side and we'll use 3 across and 1 up to form the L for the next one in the bottom right hand corner here. So that's a 7, 8, 8, 9. So we'll use a 7, 8, 8, 9. And then once again we'll rotate it again as we come around the outside up into the top right here. We'll do 3 up and 1 across. That will give us a 9, 0, 1, 2. 9, 0, 1, 2. And then finally we'll rotate it one more time as we come around to our starting point, and we'll do 3 across and 1 down in the top left here. So we have 2, 3, 3, 4. So that gives us 2, 3, 3, 4. So that's the numbers we'll use from our base grid, and as you see, we've taken that L and we've rotated it and taken all of the numbers from the outside grid there. So we're going to go ahead and do exactly the same on the translator grid. We'll start with the bottom left here and draw our L, 3 down and 1 across, and we'll use that number. So a 7890. Then we'll go ahead and rotate the L and we move to the bottom right, and we'll do 3 across and 1 up. It gives us a 0112. And then once more, we'll rotate again into the top right. We'll do 3 up and 1 across. That's a 2345. And then finally, back to our starting point, we'll do one more rotation into the top left. We'll do 3 across and 1 down. So 5, 6, 6, 7. 5, 6, 6, 7. And there we have it. Those are 8 numbers that we can now start playing in the Texas Evening Lottery. So go ahead and try out this pattern with your rundowns. You don't have to do the traditional rundown. You can apply any of the other rundowns from my previous videos. But it's definitely the L, as you'll know, as you may have seen, definitely does hit. So go ahead and try it in your state. Definitely let me know if it works in the comment below. If you want to see me do other types of patterns, please also let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up on the video. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.